Cody here again, and it's time for another bag comparison. So we've done grip, we've done pound, we've done upper park. Today we are going to do Squatch. So I have two bags here. I have the Squatch Legend, and that was their first bag. A lot of people came out and said it looks just like a pound Octothorpe, and they're not wrong. It has very similar form factor. And then here we have one of their newer bags. It's called the Link. Now this is the Ezra Aderhold edition, but I think just last week they dropped a stock edition that comes in green and I want to say black. Okay, so we're starting out with the Legend. So this was their first bag. Like I said, it kind of looks just like a pound Octothorpe, and it's, I'll be honest, I was one of the first people to be like, oh man, that's just a copycat. But it actually has some differences, and it does work well. It's very comfortable, and it's the bigger of the two. So in this one, you can see it has, you can hold about 6 to 8 up top. I use just some putters and mids. It has a little putter pocket storage right here, so you can put one in right there. And then disc-wise, you can hold about 20 to 24. I have a lot of mids and putters in here, so it takes up a little bit more room. But this, you could easily hold 30 plus discs. So definitely, if you like to carry a lot of disc, if you are looking for a tournament bag, maybe multi-day bag, this would be a great thing. Some of the features on the side, we have like a Velcro patch. You have, I think that's called like the little mole system where you can attach things to it. So you could put, like I could put my bag towel on here or something like that. Big side pockets, and they have like a little drink holster on the side. And then on this side, Squatch's, one of their big things is that they have a built-in cooler. So both bags come with this cooler system. It's supposed to be able to hold two, I think 16-ounce cans, or if you guys want to put, I don't know if I'd put a bottle in here, but fill it with ice. It's insulated, feels pretty cool. If not, you can just take out, it's a big pocket, and you can even put more disc in here if you'd like to carry a lot. So on this side there is that, which is pretty cool. A magnetic cell phone container, which I thought was pretty neat too. Pretty secure. You have two big pockets. Like I was looking for that hat. You got a big pocket on this side with a little pocket on the top. You got some little storage here for like pens, stuff like that. Same thing over here, another big pocket, a little key ring, and then these pockets go all the way down, so you can definitely put a lot in here. So that is the Legend on that. The back of it, very comfy straps. So I was very, very impressed with the padding on the back of this. I was impressed with how comfortable the straps are. And the D-rings here were interesting. I would have probably put them somewhere else. I didn't really use them. I don't like a lot of stuff hitting me when I'm walking around, but definitely some people will find it for use. And very easily adjustable straps. A chest strap I never use, but back padding, everything felt really good. These are soft bottom. A lot of the other bags have like a straight rail to keep it up off the ground. The only thing about that is it tends to, I'm a taller person as well, tends to kind of dig in my back, and when they are all soft, for the most part, it really conforms to your back, and the comfort is incredible. It's made out of like really durable materials. I wasn't really worried about putting on anything dirty. Like, it's been through a bunch of rounds and nothing too crazy there. So definitely a good bag, and the price point is not bad at all. I want to say they're around $250 to $260, and they've even come up with some updated versions. So I think this is like the 2.0 or the 2.1. Some of my biggest gripes with this bag: no D-rings. It amazed me that like I went to go put on my towel, and you can see I had this kind of sticking on this handle, which is pretty beefy. But like I was looking for D-rings. I guess I could have put it on here, that I could put it on this side, and there are D-rings on the straps, but it just didn't make sense to me that there was no D-rings anywhere. So like even this one, it's more of an annoyance than a big complaint. Like if that's my biggest complaint, that's not bad. But the newer versions do have D-rings right here, so I guess they listened. And I don't carry this many discs. So I felt like I was carrying more disc just to fill the bag, and I didn't need it. but I know a lot of guys are like, yeah, give me more storage, give me more storage. Boom, this is great. I love the top quiver. So like you can take disc in and out. Super simple. I usually kept my putting putters up here, my most used fairway, my most used driver and mid, and it was great that I could just put them up here. They go back in super easy. Same thing down here. Some of the other bags I've tried, really tough to get disc in and out. Here, boom, in and out. I didn't really use this top much, but even then, like, so a little bit of pull, but nothing too crazy, and that's just because I'm using one hand. So very easy bag to use. I used my my disc retriever in one of these big pockets. I could put a cell phone here. My cell phone's a little too tall for this, so just a little bit, but even then I could put it in the insulated cooler. I could take the cooler out. The versatility of these bags is incredible. The craftsmanship, I thought it was going to be cheap, was actually very good. So definitely a good bag, and I really enjoyed using it. Like I said, this version, D-rings, my big concern. Longevity, I haven't had it long enough, but I think it's like that Cordura material that's really durable. So I think this is going to hold up for a long time. Lifetime warranty as well. So cool bag. And then this, I have not had very long. Like I literally just opened this up. And it came in this really cool box. So they're pretty cool box. I know I don't get excited about boxes. Now this one, if you are, it reminded me a lot of the Rebel because it has that same type of front flap where you can close the top, Velcro's up here, and it's the smaller of the two. So when you open it up, same thing as when I was reviewing the Rebel, I barely ever close this. And all you got to do is pretty much you fold it a couple times. And like the Rebel, there's like a little putter, or not a putter, but a little pocket you can put it here. I'll just slide it under here for now, just for sake of use, but you can stuff it in there. Now this one does carry less, and this one's skinnier. I think the Legend is about 20 inches in width, and this one's about 16. So if you like a thinner bag, definitely I would try this out. A lot of the similarities, same big side bags or side pockets. You have an insulated bag on this one, haven't even used it yet, brand new. On this side you have that Velcro, kind of like on the side of the Legend. The drink pocket right here, and you can see like I use my like my little retriever ball right here, my hook. So I throw those in there, sometimes snacks and everything like that. As far as pockets, just like the Legend, we have a big pocket on this side and pretty similar setup to the Legend. Like I can put my retriever in here, and over here we have another big pocket, and you can definitely fit a lot. Like I have my Bushnell, not my rangefinder, but my speaker. Over here, sometimes I put that on the D-ring. You have a waterproof zipper right here. And then, like I said, these ones have the little pockets on the side, so zipper pockets. So you have a big pocket, zipper pocket if you need to put some stuff in there, snacks, keys, whatever you like to do, but that is it. I'm just gonna hang this down for now. So I'll tuck it underneath. But this one is, like I said, it reminded me of the Upper Park Rebel, just of the pocket system up top. So you can see I have 3, 2, 3. I'm sure if I configured it a little bit different, I could add more, maybe only do 2 in each one. But definitely something you can play around with and what you're comfortable with. Same thing, I have my putters up here, my mids, my fairways and drivers. And then down here in the main pocket, I have about 15. So this one is, like I said, about 4 inches thinner than the Legend. So you can't fit as much down here. But for me, that's great. If you don't carry a lot of disc, that's great as well, just because less disc, less weight, easier on my back. A couple things about this one. The back, I think it's identical to the Legend. Like, it's very comfortable. Straps are the same, even has those D-rings that I don't use. I will say in this one, compared to the Legend, taller, thinner, wider, shorter. But this one actually has some more D-rings. So like you can see, they sewed in 2 on each side. You have 2 actually like plastic D-rings here, which was nice because I could pretty much put stuff there. I put my Velcro patches on there. 2 D-rings down here. Another D-ring up here and here. So I definitely, my big qualm with that was D-rings, and it would just make this a lot easier to use. So on the course when I was using this, I noticed that being a little bit taller, it did tip over a little bit easier than the Legend. Not a whole lot, and I play on a pretty hilly terrain, so that might play into it. If you don't play a lot of hills and mountains and courses and stuff like that, might not be a big deal. Another thing that I remedied on my own, when I put this in the pocket, I could feel it. Since this is a soft bottom bag as well, you can feel it down here. So if I was walking, every now and then I'd feel my disc retrieval stick like right in the back. All I did was took some towels, folded them up, lined it in the bottom, and I haven't had a problem since. And it never hurts to have more towels. So I definitely like the extra pockets on the exterior of this. I could put my phone in here and it fit no problem, but if I was keeping the score on UDisc, if I was, trying to keep up with anyone that was texting or anything like that, a lot easier just to stick my phone right here, stick my phone right here. It even has these 2 little mesh pockets on the inside, which every now and then, if I was going to a hole that was pretty close, I just throw it in there. Another thing, I do like that this system, easy to take in and out, and you can see right there it's kind of bowing out. So I don't know if they didn't make this wide enough, if the bottom was a little bit wider, maybe I haven't had it long enough for it to stretch out, but you can just see like right there, 2 fits really well, and then I guess I could throw one on top and that fits a little bit better, but as soon as I take one out, kind of brings it with it. So it doesn't come out as easy as the Legend. As far as comfort and out on the course, I really enjoyed it. One thing I thought was really cool that I haven't seen in any other bag is like when I was wearing the Legend and some of the other ones, you can actually feel, not very much, but you can feel the disc like in the small of your back because it's a soft back. Well, on this one, right here on the link, where I'm touching my finger, they have a nice foam padding, so it kind of pushes the disc forward a little bit, and it makes it so it's not really just sticking on your back, which I really enjoyed. So I can't feel the disc at all in this bag. Like I said, I can feel the retriever just because on the outsides, but I really like that they put that foam piece in the back of this. Okay. Other than that, I have not tested it as much. I'm really digging this bag so far. I love that it's smaller. I love the form factor. I love that it's open. This bag, a lot of people love this bag. I love this bag. It worked great. But if I had to pick between the two, just for my style of play and playing with, I don't play as many open courses, so most of it's woods and stuff like that. So I'm using my mids a lot more than anything else. Sometimes a fairway. I really like that I can just pick these quick. I don't need to carry as many discs. I don't need as many high-speed drivers. If I needed to, I could definitely take this out, stick 4 or 5 more drivers over here. Same on the other side, but I've noticed myself not needing that with either of them. I was pretty much using main compartment and top. Okay? All right, well, I'm hoping you're liking my reviews or my bag comparisons. If you have any questions about either the Link or the Legend, let me know. Of course, we have our podcast on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, Jammers in the Rough. Our sponsors, we have our Rare Air Disc, so you got my jersey on, and we also have Terminal Velocity, who just dropped their new Ursus and Cervini, so check them out. I'll have codes on the bottom if you want a discount for either site, but hope you guys enjoy it.